Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you guys how to start a fire with a fire piston. I had a video on Facebook, I don't know if you guys saw it, but here I'm going to go in a little more detail about the fire piston, and I got my a few things ready here to show you. I've set up a chimenea here in the back, so I got a little bit of dry tinder, and a few small pieces of kindling. And tinder is just some grass I picked up from the backyard. I also have the fire piston kit, so you can see the little bit more dried grass with a piece of the char cloth in there. There's a fire piston. I have lubricated it with the O-ring with some petroleum jelly. And there's my char cloth kit. Also, I'm gonna put that little piece of char cloth in the cup, ignite it, put it in the nest, and then once it starts firing, we'll put it in this pile here. So let's get started. I take the piston and put the char cloth in it. Now, I don't know if this will be in view. Let me just cam a little bit. You see me. The way this piston works is you put the piston on the floor and the sleeve above, and you grab that and make you get a little more pressure pushing it down this way. Sometimes you might have to do more than a pump or two. This time it was once. See the ember. It's important to keep it going because it'll go out. Put it in the nest. And you got a fire. And you just add that in there. Get your fire going. See there? Make an adjustment here. That's all it took. A couple little pumps on that, and got my ember, got the fire going. And the rest you guys know how to do. So a couple of things on the piston, the fire piston. It is a piston and sleeve device. Now, you pop this guy out, you get the little cup, O-ring, and the sleeve here. Now, when you compress that device quickly with the char cloth in there, it's going to ignite it. So fast compression creates heat. Now, of course, when you're compressing it, it is oxygen, so you have to be sure you have good, clean oxygen before you start this. So the way this guy works is you can loosen up that nut and kind of pump it. You took that back part off. You can pull in some fresh air. You want to make sure you have a good, fresh bit of air in that sleeve. Otherwise, you won't get ignition. If you encounter a situation where you pump it several times and nothing happens, you probably want to take the nut off and pump it up with some fresh air, and then put it back together and try again. So again, it's important to get some fresh air in here. You might get some stale, bad air. One of the times you pumped, you might get an ignition, so it burned out the air. It is like a car vehicle, so you have to have fresh air intake for this thing to work. The O-ring, when you use it, you got to periodically lubricate it with just some petroleum jelly. And then the other thing is you can, take the air out for storage. Put the piston in, slide it in, and it's a little more compact this way. put it in your backpack, and a little tighter this way, because when you try to compress it, you're going to have that air, and it's going to push that sleeve back out. So nice little device. It's pretty rugged. It is a wooden handle, so you can't break it, but there's a little bit of extra here in case you break the tip off. You can kind of recarve the slot for the O-ring in case you have to if you're out in the field. All right, guys, thanks for watching.